Today we discuss the Duesnberg Falken. Hey, James G here with Tarpley Music in Fort Worth, Texas. You can always find us online at tarpleymusic.com, and please hit subscribe if you have not subscribed to our channel already. So today, discussing the Duesnberg Falken. I have lovingly named this one the Millennium, and this guitar is great. So if you don't know much about Duesnbergs, they are boutique, pretty much handmade guitars from Germany. Incredible. Been around for a while. They really kind of started getting in the mid 80s when Mike Campbell had played one at a Super Bowl, and then just they really kind of blew up even more than that. But they're amazing. So all the parts and everything that they do are all done in-house. They also use the Plek machine, which is an amazing, huge machine. The technology aspect of where you put the guitar in there and it views every possible speck of it to make sure the frets are perfect and everything is leveled for your ultimate, the highest possible playability, and it works. It's an amazing thing. I've even read stories about people taking really inexpensive guitars and going through the Plek machine and just making a huge difference on that. So there's a reason they are a boutique. So some of the specs on this. This is an alder body. It's kind of it's a little bit of a misshaped body that you might see on a double cutaway. It's really cool. This part is a little longer here. It's got kind of an offset like this, like an Explorer might or something like that. It's a really cool looking body. It's actually really comfortable. It's good weight distribution. Even when I'm standing and with a strap, it's really good. So it's a one-piece maple neck, Indian rosewood fretboard with a 12-inch radius. Very comfortable, great playing surface. It's a double action truss rod on this, so getting your action where it needs to be and keeping it there is great. 25.5 scale length from bridge to and into the nut, and the electronic aspect of this is really cool. It's just really one of many things that sets Duesnberg apart. So these are called their split coil humbuckers. And then from there, it's a three-way switch between those two, master volume, master tone, and then there are two switches here, which are their split coils. So normally if you get a guitar that says, hey, it's got a coil tap or has something like that, you've got a humbucker, it coil taps it so it kind of gets the feel of a single coil. Well, these are literally full single coils where they've basically extended that coil to the humbucker. So essentially you have 4 pickups, not 2. So you have 2 humbuckers and 2 full single coils in there. And I definitely hear and feel a difference from that. You don't hear the level drop quite as much, but you definitely hear a distinct humbucker and single coil tone. This thing is a tone machine just with the 2 humbuckers, and there's a lot of different variations to go through. We're going to go through all of them. I want you to be able to hear a very simple chord pattern with all those differences of all the tones, and we'll do it clean, and then we'll also do it with some overdrive, and you can just hear how versatile this is. So how we have the guitar is it's just going right into this Fender Deluxe Reverb Tone Master. We're going direct out of the back into the interface into the Studio One software. Reverb's at about 3. I've got bass about 4.5, treble about 6.5. So those are the settings, and we're just going to keep them there. Like I said, I'm going to play something very simple and go through all these clean tones. So the way the guitar is set up right now is we're in the neck position. This switch is where it is the humbucker part of that, and then I've just got volume and tone all the way open. So now we're going to take that switch and we're going to make that a single coil. So now I'll move that switch back, going to the middle position, so now I have both pickups, both humbuckers. So now we're going to keep both pickups on, but the neck pickup is going to go to a single coil. So we have a single coil humbucker combination. now we're going to switch so we both have both pickups on, both as single coils. So now we're going to leave this as a single coil, and we're going to switch the neck pickup back to a humbucker. So now we're switching to our bridge pickup, and this is the bridge pickup as a humbucker. Bridge pickup as a single coil. So now we're going to go through all those positions with just a little bit of an overdrive. So I'm going through a Strymon Riverside. It's a great dual overdrive. Just dirty it up some and go through those same positions so you can hear. We'll just do some real simple chords so you can hear the thickness of all this. So we're right back into the neck pickup as a humbucker. Now as a single coil. Put that switch back, going into the middle position. Now this is both pickups with both humbucking. Cool, so now we'll make the neck pickup a single coil. So now we're going to switch that, so neck pickup to humbucker, bridge pickup to single coil. It's a great settings, very controlled. Now we'll go with both as single coils. So that setting is very similar to like a Telecaster in the middle position. You got your bridge and your neck going there. So now we're going back to the bridge pickup as a humbucker. As a single coil. So now we've heard this thing on its own in all its tones, so now we're going to hear it in the mix with some backing tracks that I had done earlier. Hit it, boys. So Duesenbergs never fail me. Every time I pick one up, it's just, you feel like you're playing a really great boutique custom-made instrument, and there's a reason, because it just is, everything that they do. This one in particular, though, is just really keeps intriguing me. If I get to the point where I can get a Ducey, this is probably the one I'm going to look at, just because I love the ability of 2 humbucker, 2 single coil. So the operational part of it's pretty simple, right? I mean, just, you know, switch here, your single coil, your humbucker, volume and tone, but so much versatility, as you heard through all those different tones, is just playing very, very simple things. And so it's just a wonderful instrument to play in any style, and it covers it all. So I love the body shape. Like I said, at first, when I first saw it, I'm just kind of like, okay, you know, what is that? But it's really, really, really comfortable. And the more you just sit and kind of look at it, it's a really cool shape. And like I said, Duesenberg, you know, they dot every I and cross every T, and they're just phenomenal. So if you haven't played any Duesenbergs, come on up to Tarpley. We've got several on the wall. Take them down and play them, and you'll understand. Yeah, that's why this guitar is this much. They're really, really phenomenal. The playability on the neck it's just flawless to me. I just love it. I've really enjoyed doing this video just to be able to play this guitar. So I hope you enjoyed watching it. And please hit like if you did, and it really, really helps us if you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And if you want to know as we drop more videos, just turn on notifications, and we'll see you on the next one.